Hello, friends. We're doing a little bit of inventory management here as we're waiting for everybody to be good to go. We'll give you guys some music to listen to. But, yeah, we're kind of just going over stuff right now. Stun seed backward. You can't handle these nuts. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. We're just, getting everything kind of ready and good to go before we get started. EMD Archipelago sent you a curveball. To find my final dungeon. Oh. Well. That's nuts. Hope you find it. But, yeah. We're kind of just, waiting for, everything to get wrapped up, and then we'll be good to go. So, give us a couple more minutes and then we should be good to get started. Alright. See y'all in a minute.
Welcome back to Starfinder, people. How's
Let's
the group
go.
tonight?
Let's go!
I'm
Are we ready to find some heckin' stars?
I'm old.
Thanks. Thanks for the weather update, Grandma.
Ginkgo is old, that is a truth.
Alright.
Ginkgo might be old, but it feels like they got more time than anyone else in the world right now.
Side, I have a question for you.
Of
When are you
course.
growing your wings? You know, your head wings.
I have a commission for that. It's
Yeah.
still ongoing.
Amazing.
I see.
At any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative, knowing full well what we got, but
I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative as well.
Yeah.
So... Oh, that's a good roll.
Oh, it's a
That's
good debate priest on the
That's a lot of big numbers.
Oh, goody.
So, before stream, I did my flat check to see what I was going to get for initiative. I made the comment I was going first, and Akraja took that personally.
A crunch.
Yeah. Let's actually roll back a hot second and describe what went on during downtime, as essentially the group rushed to chase after the ghost of the previous owner of the pharmaceutical building.
If I may.
Go on. Actually, Bryce, if you want to take over.
Sure thing. So, when we last left off, we finally stopped Anastasia from being able to do what she wanted to do, which was ranging from blackmailing us to having another soul within her that had other priorities, that other soul being Dr. Taisho, as a ghost. We found out the hard way that Anastasia was possessed. Upon her partner Kitakata coming into the room, along with our target in question being the Lost Squawks, it was a bit of touch and go. Everybody had guns, one another, trying to figure out what was going to happen before the ghost jumped out of Anastasia and tried to possess Kitakata. Not only did it fail to possess Kitakata, it succeeded in possessing the Squawks, which is the big thing you currently see on the screen. This led to a very interesting discussion in downtime where, let's just say we decided to make a truce. Anastasia was untied. Everyone understood that both this ghost and the Squawks, if left unchecked, would be a problem for everyone involved. We still want to do our mission. Kitakata and Anastasia, to my understanding, see this as an opportunity to unhaunt the building that they now currently own.
Problematic, yes.
It'd be problematic to keep it around. So, with all that being said, alliances were made, and while still unshaky, we are currently working together, along with a few tricks and benefits that come with this alliance.
Is essentially currently empowering Revel. Anastasia is channeling several spells concurrently at the same time, which leave Revel's action economy completely free. Did you have anything to add, Scud? Go ahead. I can wait.
No, I was making a joke. Ignore me.
But yes, we arrive as essentially the group has caught up in the ghost levels. Currently, they're quite far from the Taisho Pharmaceutical building. So much so that as a good chunk of it was partly virtual due to the interference from the ghost levels. This part is not, however, and some of the virtual weapons they have been carrying have started to flicker. And even Dr. Taisho himself seems to be slightly fading as a result of being far away from the location. For reasons he could possibly have to come to this room specifically? Guess that's a mystery y'all will have to find out. However, we do start with a combat encounter, which I was hoping to do last time, but we couldn't, but it's no big deal.
We'll make
I
it
do
next
want
time.
But hey,
I do want to ask Kane, what does it look like when you essentially destabilize your time stream and still somehow, despite having a vision of the future, Akraja goes before you?
I'm just imagining that, like, Ginkle looks like he's fast forwarded. It looks like he had Final Fantasy haste cast on him. And then, as Akraja goes, just very fast, he has his hands out in front of him, like, what, how, what?
I'm
Like
built
Cloud's all ready to
differently.
go, and then Aerith just starts casting a spell, and he's like, "Oh, come on!"
I am slippery as ice and fast as a jet. I am
ADS
fire and
go
ice.
burr.
In all possible timelines, you're rushing ahead. Perhaps in anger and rage. Perhaps it's just wanting this to end sooner. But we're going to start a combat encounter. It is Akraja's turn.
You, Dr. Taisho, I'm gonna beat your ass!
Whoa!
Is how it begins. But as we know that we can't really influence ghosts with our magical abilities or powers, we would probably had like a mini discussion amongst ourselves, like, we can't hit this guy, so let's just deal with the monster we have in front of us. Which is,
Indeed,
from what I understanding from like the development of, the arrangement of icons, Dr. Taisho's like riding the squawks like a mech, I suppose?
it is currently not occupying the same space. But it
Oh.
is puppeteering Spike's body.
So I'm not gonna lie. For half a second, I thought these barrels or drums in the bottom of the map were enemy tokens.
Oh.
That would be very scary if that was the case.
So around me I see a bunch of eggs and what looks like Zerg buildable spots. What are these things?
These used to be mushrooms at the first time that the party encountered this room in the past. By now, the decomposers have largely eroded away, so their gases are no longer a concern.
Yeah. Oh, also the entire you Dr. Taisho was all in character. So yes, the crisis does remember his name. The pain is that much intense that she never forgets that. I see the reason why, and I think this is. Wait, hold on. Oh, I can just walk up to this guy. So I guess ignore me. The question I want to make for the group is: should I go next to the squawks, or do you want to toss AOE's? What's the
Well,
vibe here?
The cool thing about this system is if you wanted, you could delay your turn without
Oh.
losing it.
But I don't want to delay my turn. I want to beat this guy's ass.
I'm going
Or
to
you
use
could blast
Concord
me.
Inquire, but it's going to be in a 10-foot bubble, so no matter where you're standing, it shouldn't affect you.
Okay. Oh, actually, here's a good question: was anyone beside? Well, we have buffs like on here already, but did anyone want to put any more buffs or anything like that?
With how low level we are, this is pretty much all you're gonna get.
I walk up to the squawks. I will then proceed to. Actually, okay, I moved there. Let me see if I can. I kind of want to position myself like this.
You have
Or-
35 feet of movement.
I do.
You have 30 feet of movement.
Oh, I have 30. My bad. I'd like this, then that's fine.
Is why I'd like to check.
Oh, it's 25 plus 5, and it's not 30 plus 5. My bad.
Yeah, 5e is the 30 system.
Does it seem like the squawks has any like elements attached to them, or? But like, there's a bunch of tendrils growing out, but
Currently it is covered in purple tendrils. Tentacles even, if you will. No elements that you can tell. As a matter of fact, this looks like... If it didn't look so much like a Heldritch Horror, it would look like it was a mutation.
I know I'm on fire right now. But Akraja would go in, claw and reach to like the ice part growing, saying that You need to chill out now, as Akrasia will try to strike the squawks with the ice part of her
Go
and
right
make that
ahead.
attempt. It's a miss by 2, which is very sad. Is what Anthem? Jeez. I did use my 2 actions for that. It's too early for a hero point. I think it is. All right, it just misses then. I will not reroll that.
It's very unfortunate. Up next would be Ginkgo. Ginkgo,
That's me.
since you've had a slight premonition of the future, you can tell that Anastasia and Revel are currently channeling a heck of a whopper. Would you like to take your turn?
Thank you, Fanta, for the gift for Tomis and for also side.
Oh, thank
Oh.
Vander
Well,
strikes again.
I don't know how this is going to work for my current weapon.
And also thank you for the gift for Corey.
What the heck?
you. Very kind of you.
I am using the
Thank
custom
you,
rig, which
Vander.
just Ginkle being Ginkle, it's probably on the shoulder that in the canine universe is where the shoulder piece for his Starlit Sentinel armor is. And I am applying the incapacitant modification to my weapon, giving it the non-lethal trait. Also, thank you for the old man jump scare.
Good old
I just
Ginkle
like-
gear grinder.
Also,
just
thank
like
you
the
for the
example.
sub for King Moogle as well.
Very kind to get it for everybody, it seems. Goodness.
My god, King, I just noticed your PNG too. It's amazing when it talks.
Yeah.
I forgot to change mine. No.
Yeah, I forgot to change mine too.
Oh no, mine.
Yours is Poro. You're fine.
Eh,
What is mine
I
currently?
have to shawl
So
one.
now, I'm gonna have Ginkle fire the laser non-lethally.
It is- It's like firing a phaser in Star Trek. It can be non-lethal, kind of.
And because I gave it the non-lethal trait from Modify, I don't have to add the -2.
Indeed. Anyone can make a non-lethal attack with lethal weapons, just with a penalty. You're definitively noticing that it's not, resisting fire. It's not weak to it, though, like the other terrible experiment was.
And now, the final action.
Commanding their mecha to stride forward.
Yep, double checking that he has 30 feet. That gets him up close to the possessed spike.
That 5 feet increase matters, people. Matters a lot.
And he gonna punch. And he gonna miss.
Miss.
Very unfortunate. It seems that the tentacles have been slapping your attacks away, protecting its host. Whether it's doing that willingly or not, who could say? It is currently Revel's turn, who's been supercharged by the other mystic in the room.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and use that side, unless it's taking her turn instead. But I'm gonna go ahead and use it for the party.
Oh no, she was repeating that, essentially, before you came into combat, much like Faye was.
Then let's show it.
Feel free to describe it however you want.
So, Revel does a similar action as before to when it comes to deploying the force field that y'all saw, where his aura would surge across his body and start to spread around to other people. But this time it was a bit different. Rather than putting the blade into the ground, it would be pushed upward, and along his free arm, his non-dominant right arm, there would be several upon several runes that could be seen. I'd imagine Akashic runes from Anastasia.
Quite similar to her spellcasting abilities, yes.
And a small howl would be released as this energy would spread across the room to others.
Oh,
Press that button and choose 5 people.
I am looking for the button. Hold on. Oh, there it
It's
is.
the action. Yeah, it's at
Riolu
the
has
top.
hard time managing big computer time.
No, I was looking for it in spells, and I realized it was in actions.
Yeah, and it has a fancy animation when you do it as well. As there's a
Oh.
Akashic rune spread across
That
the
is awesome.
Sick, I saw it.
That is awesome. Okay,
Do you want to press
So-
it again so everybody could see it?
sure, I'll do it one more time because it was really cool.
So cool.
Ooh, some Full Metal
That is-
Alchemist.
It's a Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist. So who all is this on?
I am
Bryce.
typing it out.
Ah!
So this aura will spread out accordingly with names mentioned. I'm still thinking on the 5th one, but screw it. I'll go with this. So Cleaner, you see the runes kind of just crawl up your arm briefly before going to the rifle itself and coat the barrel with, well, magic. As it feels different. It still feels like your weapon, but just something a bit more is added to it. This benefit is also passed on to Novakari, to Shah, as well as Kitakata and Genko. You guys now have weapons with a Ghost Killer upgrade.
Please choose the Ghost Touch property rune when applying that effect onto yourself.
Let's fucking go!
Okay, well,
I am
That's-
about to turn this ghost into Swiss fucking cheese.
And as said, make sure you activate the Ghost Touch property on your weapon.
There are now 5 weapons in this room that exist both on the material plane and the spiritual one.
And I'm not sure if that was an action or not for me.
That was
but
one.
understood.
It is a modified version of your Iomade shield. It does takes the same action.
Understood. In that case, Revel's gonna be doing this stuff with his sword rather than using the gun. So I'm going to shift to about here so I don't exit the bubble. I see a bubble.
that bubble is my warp field, so mental effects I can pull the reaction to let you pull them again.
Okay, sweet. And with that, I'm gonna read the shield. I'll do more next turn, but for now, that is it.
You essentially made 5 useless people very useful. I think you did a lot.
Thank you. Actually, there's one more thing that I will Actually, no, I can't do that. Rebel doesn't speak. I'll just keep going.
Fortunately, it is now the spirit's turn, as it looks over the room and instantly notices the ghostly hue that has enveloped the 5 weapons in a room. It is going to target you with a spell as a result of that. As it points a finger in your general direction, and a tentacle, albeit a ghostly one, quite similar to what's covering Spike, extends from their arm, utterly replacing it. As it attempts to hit you, quite literally, as it is an attack roll. And
I can't see
does
that.
hit. Let me
Oh my god!
reveal that to everyone.
Oh, it's a level 5 spell. That explains a lot. Okay.
As a chilling darkness descends in a veritable beam towards your being.
Why did it roll 9d6? Excuse me?
It is a 5th rank spell.
I understand that. But its options are either 5d6 or 10d6. Why is it only 9? I'm confused.
It's base 3rd level spell. This was heightened by 2 levels. So the base spell's at 3rd level.
I'm legally blind.
Mm-hmm.
The description shows the basic version. This is heightened.
I'm ooped. Don't mind me. I can't read. Where's the sticker?
That is not a mental effect. I can't do nothing against that.
No, you can't.
I'm sorry.
It's quite a veritable beam of dark, shailing darkness. Essentially breezes past Akraj's ears, descending on Pumpkin Revel. If you see that animation of the Star Raptor dodging a hyper beam, that's probably what that felt like. That could have been you. But don't worry about that.
Don't worry about the giant death laser beam, it's fine.
It will return its attention back to you, however, as Dr. Taisho still has some of the abilities he had when he was alive. He'll examine you and your body to see if it can figure out any kind of weaknesses that it can put upon you upon the next turn.
Yo, he did a fucking analyze check.
People could read the first ability, right?
The surgeon attempts a medicine check against a fortitude DC of a living creature they can see. On success, the surgeon's melee strikes do an extra 1d6 precision damage. 2d6 on crit. Until a minute passes or the surgeon critically fails said creature, whichever comes first. Using this action again immediately ends the previous one. Surgeon can only target an individual creature more than once per day.
Since you do not have any insight on Dr. Taisho's mind currently, their face twisted into a sadistic grin. I'm not going to reveal the result of that roll.
Who's that at?
Akraja.
That me, yeah.
Oh.
I can take it, it's fine.
You have the highest fortitude out of anybody in the party. It is now the turn of Spike, the tragically transformed Eldritch Fox. As the cryptid will lean back and essentially howl to the heavens, causing individuals in a 30-foot radius around it.
Gotcha.
Revel, I can
understand.
scrub psyche on this one for you. If you fail.
Mekamek is immune to mental effects and thus does not need to worry about this, but Akraja and Revel will.
Yeah, I have to roll. Critical success. You squawks.
Indeed. You really are the main character of this small story.
No, stop that, not again!
Revel, would you like to reroll?
Please.
Alright, here you go. Just know, like the squawks, you have to use the new result.
I'll take
Alright.
the new result.
This one was a success.
Hey, Side, did you see what I sent to you in DMs?
Let me just take a quick look.
we work with
I
those.
believe that is normal, unfortunately, as your Solarian weapon is essentially a manifestation that is not like a real physical weapon.
Okay.
Bryce, do you want to give that ghost touch to someone else?
Wait, so Novakari can't use it?
Yeah, it's not a lightsaber.
I can't use it on with my solar weapon. Technically, I have a
Oh.
gun that'll use it, but I don't ever use my gun.
Fair enough.
Yeah, she's essentially a Solarian, is moving around a small star orbiting gun and shaping it like a weapon. It's not a real
Okay.
weapon.
Understood. I also remember that Akraja usually uses spells, not weapons. to
Yeah,
my
exactly.
knowledge.
Mhm.
So that means I'm going to swing backwards, and
You could apply it to Mechamech.
I can apply it to Mechamech.
They have weapons.
Ghost touch the Mecha Mech. What is this, Minecraft?
You know what? The mech gets ghost touch.
My ghost hands!
Have fun. Here's a ghostly punching glove. Have fun with that.
That's actually a good point. Let me
incredible.
fix that.
I didn't think of this. I didn't. I thought Novakari. I didn't think Mechamech could get it. That color me surprised.
Alright, this is going to be interesting. With the last action, the cryptid will use a leaping pounce where it will attempt to stride up to its speed and make a strike at the end of that movement.
Gotcha.
Essentially leaving Dr. Taisho behind. And it has a speed of 25, which means the closest person it can reach is here. I do not believe anybody has any reactions.
Nah, my reactions are when I'm hit
This
by
is a
something.
physical attack.
This is a physical attack, as it is going to attempt. Take your time. It is going to attempt to bite down on Revel.
I cast
you gonna
hard light
do?
bound on Revel.
Mind reminding us what Hard Light Bound looks like when Faye casts it.
So pretty much Faye sees a just giant creature fucking pounce up to Revel, and she's like, ah, fuck. So she's gonna lift up her hands and just, you'll see her PDA just like glow a little bit as she's like frantically typing up on it, and she just sends a surge through her network and creates just a hard light coating over Revel's body.
That literally saved my life. Although I'm surprised.
My
the
last
high
level
shields-
2 spell, so
Thank you.
It made a big difference.
that's why I used it.
That said, am I missing something here?
Something wrong?
I thought the shield would also help to mitigate some damage, but
You
I
would
maybe
need to use your
misunderstanding.
reaction to shield block. Do you have shield block as a feat?
Oh wait, I raised my shield before at the end of my turn.
Yes, but you need to use your reaction to actually shield block.
Yeah, if raising your
Oh.
shield just ups your AC. Your shield block itself is a different thing.
Then no, I don't
Shield.
have that.
Yeah, shield blocking is an actual general feat. Not all
Good
classes can do
to
that.
know. I didn't know that.
Would you like to retroactively change your action in that case?
Nope.
I don't mind. Alright.
Nope. The AC increase is still helpful, despite them breaching the AC increase. I'm fine.
Both of the monsters have essentially targeted Revel upon noticing that they had enchanted your weapons to touch ghost creatures. Cleaner, it is currently your turn.
Hey, what's up? Hello. There's a ghost in my eyes. I'm gonna aim at him.
I'm just imagining the Overwatch soldier going, I've got you in my sight.
Ah, then the Autobot kicks in.
Yeah, it's just what I imagine when you aim.
It's more like the Widowmaker's ult from Overwatch, where she says something in French that I don't know what it means. I just know she says something in French.
Ah.
I'll get back to
Anyways, I'm just gonna immediately re-roll that. Thank you, have a good night.
Oh my god,
Much
that was
better.
a choice.
Anthem.
It was a good
Coming in
choice.
clutch.
Anthem coming in clutch. Anyways.
Hey, that weapon potency rune made a difference there.
And
Who's
the
ready?
striking.
This
Who's-
striking rune.
Who's ready to see 2 times 2d12 plus 1 plus 1d4 plus 1 more d12?
What
The
the fuck?
enchantments and the upgrades you've applied before stepping into this room are making a pretty big difference.
Oh my
That's
here's-
god.
God.
Here's 45 ghost touch piercing damage.
I
Boom,
shall take
bitch!
42 damage despite being immune to precision. It is nearly utterly destroyed in a single blow.
Then I'm gonna reload.
Shit.
Ghosts do not have a lot of HP.
I think the cleaner just channeled Volna for a second.
You still have 2 actions.
No, I don't.
Right, you aimed and then you
Aim was-
reloaded.
Aim was an action, firing an action, reload an action, yeah.
Shaw, it is currently your turn.
Well, I was gonna cast a spell, but that seems a little useless now. I'm gonna finish what the cleaner started.
A wonderful first attack with the newly skinned sniper.
Due to the ghost touch effect, your lasers actually penetrate and affect the spirit.
How much?
It is near death, but it's alive.
Got
if you
another
can call this alive.
shot in the chamber.
Oh my god, I think this is actually the last blow that was needed. Due to the devastating sniper shot, almost the entirety of the ectoplasm that was making the spirit has been dissipated, and you went and finished it off, what little of it remained.
Why have
At
I
this
built
point,
pure DPS characters? This is not my normal playstyle. What's going on?
all
It's
that
fun, though, ain't it?
remains...
Oh fuck yeah, it's fun as shit.
All that remains is merely a cloud, a hand, and that sick grinning face as it points its finger to Akraja. Your days are numbered.
We gotta wait for
Fades.
Scott to come back to the. But yes.
You know what? I should wait, you're right.
Okay. I am curious,
lord.
though, does that do anything to our big fuzzy friend?
I'll describe that after he dies.
Okay. Wow, wait a second, this is the first time I've killed something, kind of.
Kinda.
I mean... I don't know.
Does this
Because
count?
it comes back on its own.
I'm rechristening my sniper rifle with the name of the CS2 skin that has influenced its current design. Because holy shit!
Artie, your VTuber's having a time.
If
Yeah,
fancy.
my webcam's been having a bad time this PC boot, so I think I'm just gonna...
Oh no, I have to grab your Fuki?
I can just have it on default phase.
Uh,
Yeah, I could swap Fuki as well while I'm at it. Why not? Since we're going to do Kobolds tomorrow. But yeah, if anything, Abby, if you had killed that ghost, it would have been a mercy. As currently, this poor man is unable to move on. Or
well,
at the very least, they feel like they've been wronged and cannot move on.
okay, so I didn't kill them yet, technically. My kill count's still 0. They're just on respawn timer.
Uh-huh. They're also a ghost.
Okay,
Like
but
I said, if you had destroyed it, it would have been better for them.
I mean, we can still settle their mission while they're on respawn.
Then Dub won't come back.
Yep. Just gotta...
Consider that a bit of a side quest for later.
We've got 4 days. That at least
An indeterminate amount that I will not tell you.
that at least guarantees they won't be back tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you got minimum 2 days.
I'm sorry. I'm just having a giggle fit about this.
Ghostbusters!
It's like, I may have gotten knocked down to 2 HP, but you know what? I win!
Playing the support character, sometimes you'd make a hell of a difference, even if you're not the one shooting.
I can't believe Revel is feeling like both a true survivor and a little kid.
Cause I'm still standing.
That is exactly where I was going with that.
I knew the reference.
By the way, in case people are curious about the song's name, and honestly, I'm surprised neither of the FF14 members in the chat noticed that it's called Blasphemous Experiments. This was from a game that the current FF14 lead dev has made.
Huh.
16.
Or rather, the previous team, yeah. And as a matter of fact, if I recall correctly, they put the person that has this theme as a boss fight in FF14. Does the Palace of the Dead sound familiar to y'all?
Oh.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I've
god.
made a few runs in
Yeah.
there. I recognize the song, I just didn't know where it was from.
It is from that person's original game, Tactics Ogre. Let us cling together.
Okay, this is true, Aether. Not everyone does POTD. But
Sane
you
people.
do get cool stuff.
Sane people do not.
Sane people don't. However, when there's gear and loot involved, well, sanity can take a backseat sometimes.
I like how I'm using this as per my knowledge of the original, and I'm glad that it's still quite accurate that sane people do not do this dungeon.
You are correct.
I'm glad they haven't changed in like 40 years.
That being said, while we're waiting on Scott, I will ask you, Side.
Mhm.
Is there anything we need to know in preparation for what comes next?
You mean
Or
after
not
combat?
yet? Or this combat? Or is it better to just wait until she returns?
You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll describe that after Dr. Taisho's disappearance, the beast will fly into a rage. I'll describe it properly, flavor-wise, afterwards.
Understood.
I will say with my last action, I will intimidate the squawks if it's not gonna be
Yeah, feel free
retreating.
to.
Okay. That
No,
way
quite the
it's
opposite.
like
Coming,
yeah.
It's coming for you, Abby, if anything.
Do it. Send me back to where I belong. Everyone else has tried. Where's Intimidate at? Is it a basic action macro? No, is it in my actions?
Yeah, it's a basic action macro. It's called Demoralize.
Alright. It's called a special thing.
As you're essentially killing someone's morale in the middle of combat.
I need to click on.
1 more minute for Scott.
You need to select exactly one token. What?
Yes,
I'm
it helps
selecting
if
one
you target
token.
the creature.
I did target the creature. It still
Select
says I
your
need.
stealth.
I've clicked on myself. I'm targeting the creature. I'm hitting. There it goes.
Yeah, that's the part that matters. Just in case you're like me and Artomas, where you demoralize using your familiar.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. What language to do this in? We know these things understand common.
Do you?
We assume this thing understands common, or at least is interacted with creatures that use common enough. I don't know.
In that case, Abby, go ahead.
Ooh. Oh, it is unintelligible. I see the negative.
That cannot be the result, by the way. There it is.
The Eldritch swaps. Wait. No, I have a better language for this. Do I? Can I do that again with Aklo? Wait a minute.
I'm gonna save you some time. This thing does not have any known languages, as it is an animal.
Damn. I was thinking because Eldritch, maybe it got some Aklo. I don't know. It was a pull.
That's a good pull. It makes sense.
Yeah.
As most Eldritch aberrations tend to know Aklo.
Okay. Well, that will technically end my turn, but I don't know if you want to pull Kitakana and Anastasia's turns while we wait.
I kind of waited for Scott to be there, but
That's fine if you want to wait.
Yeah, we can wait. Like, I just want to make sure we got that out the way before we moved on, so we didn't burn too much time.
Yep. I'm actually going to use the Banyo real quick, but if you need to describe this, go ahead and do it without me.
I feel bad.
Judge.
She's streaming too.
Fine.
All right.
I'm just giving you the okay to do it when I'm not here, in case they get back while I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm sure, like Artobus or Bryce or somebody can recap.
Yeah. I can get it from context clues, too.
If you go now, he'll be back in time.
Go. Gotta admit, I didn't expect to get to use this room again. I'm very happy with spending the time to make that animation. For when the Akashic rune thing happened.
Yeah.
I should do that more, and I should do it for NPCs as well. It's just a lot of effort. And yeah, Mizu, you better get used to that, because that's your role in a fight, is just you one-tap things.
Listen, I'm used to being like, I do a fair amount of damage with a little bit of support. Not, I'm going to hurt everything in sight, and it's going to go down as soon as I touch it.
Yeah, no, that's, alright, welcome back. Scott is still not back. Starting to think I should ping her or something, but
She said
I know
10
that
minutes.
won't. Yeah, that won't make her come back sooner.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting like 2-3 more minutes and they'll be back. Hopefully.
Yeah, well, just give them their time. They'll be here.
Mhm.
Scott wouldn't just abandon us without saying anything.
No.
Especially when she's live.
Agreed.
Yeah, that part's awkward.
Scott's a wonderful bean. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
I'm always super excited to hang with friends.
I'm just
she's pretty
vibing.
cool. But yeah, for context, whilst Dr. Taisho's ghost was present on the battlefield, the Squawks was essentially following his orders. Now, I get to play it like an actual wild beast, which means it will be utterly random who she targets.
Oh,
Well, it leans Rebel's less likely to get the shit kicked out of him.
please.
Yeah, let me just start rolling d6s real quick to myself.
Ooh.
Because I'm going to be real with you. The main target I wanted dead is dead. It is a small thought in the back of my head of perhaps I should retreat.
Noted.
That is so intimidating from you,
Right?
you handsome dragon, you. Just like Anastasia with her clipboard. Noted. Like there felt like a disdain or a disrespect in that. Noted. Like, yeah, I know what you're going through. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
I know what you're going through. I'm gonna make it worse.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
So I assigned a certain number to each party member.
Concern.
Mm-hmm.
That was in range. Amongst the party members that were in range. Rebel was number 5. You can guess how many 5s I've rolled in those d6s, probably.
Fair number.
More than a half.
Oh, goody.
Run! Run, puppy, run!
As I said, it behooves me that I should probably retreat.
Like that horror game people were playing a while back, GTFO.
You're not wrong.
All the same, y'all still trying to get it alive, last I checked.
Yes! I also want to be alive myself.
Indeed.
I am not replacing the Riolu on our team with an angry Squawks.
Thankfully, falling down to 0 HP is not death.
It just hurts. A lot.
And you have less action economy.
Yeah, but... considering Revel's background, we've been through worse. But... you know... oh boy. I just have to figure out what options I do have at this time, if any, because before I have to GTFO, other people are doing things. So we're gonna just have to adapt on the fly. I mean, who knows? I may have enough health to do something about this.
Now here's my question. How good is your perception DC?
Mine?
Yeah.
7.
Good to know.
Not exactly the best in the world, but something.
What's the thing I always say when I'm playing Magus in Continent of Steel, Abby? Magus has the worst perception progression in the entire system.
Yep. It's one of your
It's maybe
famous
relevant.
lines, like, we live in a Euclidean universe. And Magus also does not have level DC, for some reason.
Yeah, they don't have a class DC. That part's weird.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, suddenly I miss having those extra 2 max HP hit points, but no.
You had the 2 that matters.
I have the 2 that matter! And as I said earlier, thank God for Hidebound, because oh good lord, that would have been it on turn 1. I'm not sure if that runic impression would have fell off the moment I got knocked out either, and then the cleaner would not have been able to do that cool as heck thing. So I'm just really glad that that happened.
Let me go take a look at the effect of your Ionity Shield. It's not sustained, so yes, it would have kept up.
Okay, so it's not a if the user goes down, it falls off. Sweet.
It does not even have the concentrate trait, so it works even if you pass the fuck out and cannot brain.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice, actually.
Very nice. That's like the 2 things I check is if you need to spend an action to keep it up every turn, or if it has the concentrate trait, it requires you to be able to think. Being unconscious makes it pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Thisar, the song was called Blasphemous Experiments. I had to, given this guy. Yeah, actually, I'm wondering, is there a FF14 version I can download somewhere?
Probably.
Whilst we wait, I might as well.
Yeah.
It does exist, yes. There's a 14 version of it that does exist. And it is, in fact, played on the 100th floor of POTD. That explains why I rarely heard it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually go into Palace of the Dead, and when I do, I don't usually go that low.
Palace of the Dallas.
This is also why I don't go to Dallas. Unless I have to.
Damn.
Or there's a con.
I can't believe Dallas is the equivalent of the 100th floor Palace of the Dead. Dallas of the Pet. Oh.
That's crazy.
I mean, with all the construction downtown, might as well be.
Yeah. No, we're knee deep in construction season right now, and it's friggin' awful.
Wait a second. I think this might be... This is the same audio as the one they use in Reborn's remaster.
Wait, so they just took the same track?
They used the same track?
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, but it's
I mean,
not
if it
good
ain't-
you're trying to get, variety.
Fair, but like, if it ain't broke.
Yeah, no, I cannot blame them, honestly. That game was supposed to be dead in the water. Never expected a remaster at all. I guess I could play the original then.
I'm gonna go grab some agua fresca.
Alrighty.
And by that I just mean water. BRB.
God fucking damn it, Dr. Taisho had to have a line to yell out at Akrasia as he fades away, and of course, he fucking dies when she has to step away for 15 minutes. Just very unfortunate timing, those two things.
Indeed. But, I mean, it's certainly one way to maintain a degree of time, though, because I'm just glad we got it to the point of death as it is.
I suppose I could just continue to fight without doing that bit, as it is a ghost.
And we can come back to it.
It is.
I am more than fine with explaining to Scott what they missed,
Yeah, I
As
guess
we
it
are-
is slowly fading away.
as we are approaching 20 minutes.
It is twice the amount of time she said she was going to be gone, so I hate to do this, but yeah.
Mhm.
I'll continue when Bisu comes back.
Sounds like a plan.
We could just say the ghost is slowly fading away, and does not seem like much of a capable combatant currently.
Agua.
Welcome back.
So,
Thank you.
we have decided since it's been 20 minutes, we will progress without Scott, but we'll come back to the fact that the ghost is fading away into nothingness when she's back.
Ote.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to mention that as the strings of blood connecting the ghost and the squawks have been essentially snapped, since the ghost no longer has the strength to control Spike the Eldritch Squawks, it flies into a rage. And, hold up. There we
Holding.
go. It gains temporary hit points during this time as it roars into the heavens once again, echoing down into the non-Euclidean geometry that is the ghost levels. You can almost hear the echo coming from somewhere else and arriving into this room as well. It is also going to be quickened from now on, but it is not going to take smart actions. Everybody got that?
Yep.
It has 4 actions. Got it. Cool. So up next would be Kitakata's turn, whom is, upon noticing Rebels taking a hefty amount of damage, will actually stride forward with its 30 feet of movement. Yes, 30. To stand in front of you. And it's going to actively attempt to taunt the Squawks. You ugly old figure, remember me? I'm the one that chased you around the building earlier today. As he essentially smacks his crowbar, making a lot of noise to attempt to get its attention.
Oh my god, you actually made him into a guardian.
I did say I felt like these new classes were quite well in Starfinder.
Oh my god. I guess we're getting a taste of it.
The Squawk is utterly taken in by the taunt, so if it ignores him, it's going to take some pretty hefty debuffs. And it's going to also... he's also going to attempt to smack it quite lethally, might I add. By the way, he's not just a guardian, he's also a bounty hunter, and thus has the hunt prey action. And I did mention it was chasing that prey all day earlier today, didn't I?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Scott is having a bit of an emergency. Should we stop session?
I would
Yeah.
say if they have something that is important that they need to do, yeah. Let's verify that before we just stop. But yeah.
Considering what Scott just put in Discord, we should probably stop.
Okay. I'm seeing
see
that
what
now.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that explains why it took a little while.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's something important. Though I will say, I mean, I don't think she's able to stop her stream right now, so we can still discuss and talk about things and try to keep something going so the people on her channel have something engaging to work with.
And I'm fine with
Yeah.
that too.
That way we're not
Just
just
call it
sitting
a
in
bit
here twiddling our thumbs.
We call it a bit of assisting.
Yeah, just in case, however, I'll ask if any moderators are on Scott's channel, do you have the permission to end her stream if needed? Not yet, but if needed.
If needed. Give me a moment. I'm going to... Oh, hold up.
Well, she's messaged us back. Alright, apparently she's coming back.
Okay.
All right. Then we can wait. Even so, what I will say is, in regards to all this, I still need to get one of those potency runes for myself.
Oh.
Though I'll probably have to grab that later on when we get back
Abra
topside.
60 breakdance.
Artie, thank you. Renewed
Ye-
his sub. You didn't have to.
Oh heck yeah! There was a bit of confusion actually I had earlier, side.
Go on.
When it comes to striking runes, do you need a potency rune before you get a striking rune?
No.
Good.
You only need a potency rune before you apply a property rune.
Okay.
Which, in Starfinder's equivalent, would be essentially an upgrade. Even though most weapons have one upgrade slot for free.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Mike.
Welcome back.
Welcome
back.
back, Scott. I don't... Are you okay?
It's okay. I just had an emergency to look at.
Just asking if you're okay.
I'll be fine.
Alright, if you're sure.
I'm sure.
believe
I just want to play.
Very well.
I believe we left off as essentially... I don't know if you caught that earlier. Mizu's turn came around and essentially nearly one-tapped the ghost.
Oh gosh.
A whopping 42 damage, because recently that sniper of the cleaners got a little bit of a fine-tuning, shall we say. And, with Ghost Touch attached from what Revel did, Dr. Taisho's days were,
Numbered.
into seconds.
No, that's funny, because that's actually... you'll see. At any rate, a turn later, Abby's character, Shaw, essentially finished it off as what little ectoplasm remained of him were floating, looking about to fade away. She fired off a couple of laser shots, and that reduced him to 0 HP. But as the ghost fades away, it points its finger at you, and quite ironic, you said that, right? It'll whisper at Akrasia, your days are numbered. There's only a matter of time until... And then he disappears.
Tell me something I don't know.
Very much he knows. I
Oh,
think you were both talking the same thing.
Oh, sorry. Like I mean, Acrosis is assuming that he's talking about like, yeah, the mutation is gonna kill you eventually. I'm like, yeah, I know that. Thanks.
But yes, with the essentially the strings of blood controlling Spike being severed, it flew into a rage now. And it has 4 actions per turn instead of 3.
Oh,
And
lovely.
It will not make any kind of smart decisions, however. Which previously, Dr. Taisho was controlling it. Then came around Yuna Kitakata's turn, whom taunted, actually, the creature, making a lot of noise, banging with his crowbar, and essentially rushed in front of Revel to shield him. And then he spent his last action to attempt to demoralize it. Up next would have been Anastasia, but she's essentially concentrating and sustaining 3 times this turn. As the effect that Revel has placed upon you all is not something spellcasters of either of your levels should be capable of doing. Faye, it is your turn, as Anastasia is essentially clutching her forehead and attempting to sustaining the magical effects.
Well, my turn's pretty simple. We're gonna network spell with Revel. Then we're gonna transfer vitality for 22.
That's a lot. That puts Revel to 20... hold up.
Yeah, just press the heal button in chat.
24 HP. Which is a bit more than half, as he's standing a lot more firmly now.
She's actually going to prep something for herself, mainly for next turn. That's the first time I'm using this spell, actually, and it's the best time I can think to do it. She's gonna cast Vital Prism on her gun.
You're manifesting a shimmering prism of vital energy that wraps itself around your weapon. The next shot you will fire with it will actually heal whoever you shoot.
I sadly cannot make the shot this turn, but Anthem is sustained because I did my network, and Revel is at least not at death's door.
Alrighty, that means it is now your turn, Novakari.
Okie dokie.
This fight went fast, very quickly.
Okie dokie, so. One. How can I tell if the Squawks looks really hurt or not?
It is not hurt in the slightest, and it is currently
Okay.
raging.
That is what I thought. I just wanted to make sure before I didn't do non-lethal.
Given that you could give medical aid to the squawks, honestly, I'm half tempted to just say people don't need to do non-lethal penalties.
That doesn't hit.
I'm assuming probably not.
It definitely does not.
Hey guys, I found the AC of the Squawks. It's 20.
Nice.
As the enchantment from Faye's connection to you makes a pretty big difference.
Alright,
It's
and
a
that was all
shame.
3 of my actions, so...
It's a shame Akraj's aura doesn't make it weak to all fire damage, because that would have helped. It is now your turn, however.
Analyzing the party right now. Poor Revel needs a heal, I think, at least. Let's see. Is it possible? No, wait, hold on.
Yeah, you could probably make it to that square in 25 feet. You can also use arrow keys, don't worry about making it in a single movement.
So 15 spaces here, and then 30 here to be next to him, like this.
Yeah.
I will
Cool.
give a slap. No, not a slap. Sorry. I'm gonna touch Revel, the cute little doggo, and give them the nice heal that they really need right now. And cast Ocean's Ball on them. Not on Spike, but yeah. So you heal. Wait. Yeah. Sorry. Let's see. I do a roll here for the heal. Night heal to Revel. Yay, okay. And I will try to still... actually... I have spells I can use, perhaps. Let's
a single action left.
Yeah. I could, let's see if this is the way I think it works.
Just be careful with that ability, as it does unfortunately affect your allies, I believe.
Yeah, I'm seeing what the AoE is of it.
Your kinetic aura.
Oh god, no, never mind.
Yeah, 10 feet around you.
Oh, no, that's pretty bad. I don't think I wanna be a
Would be
problem
good if
right
you
now.
were on the other side, but
No, I had a heal Revel. I'm just gonna do a basic strike, ice strike on the squawks instead.
Go right ahead.
Action. Come on, hit! Let's
It
go.
does hit. Damage will be slightly less, but it'll still make a difference.
Yeah. Chill out. That's my go.
Ginkle, it is your turn.
That's me. Alright, so what we're gonna do... where is that action? There it is.
As you and your drone move in tandem, as though you share psychic link of some sort. For a single action, you both move. And once again, you fire in tandem with your bot. God damn, this is the class summoner wishes it was. Holy shit.
I was about to say that very thing, actually.
The damage will be combined if resistances matter here. You both take separate shots.
And we
Oh.
both miss.
Do you still have hero point?
I'm gonna re-roll. Hang on, I need to double check which one does more damage.
Yours has a higher accuracy.
True. And we have hit.
Dealing fire damage to the squads. Whoops. Did not mean to do that twice.
And with those two actions, well, two abilities, 3 actions, that is my turn.
Rebel, after facing death in the eyes and surviving, it is your turn. Thanks to your allies, at least.
Not this time, devil. Now. Eh? Oh.
Song's changing, don't worry about it.
It just immediately stopped. I'm like, I got distracted. Apologies.
Sorry.
But you're fine. Can't really do that. So for now, I'm trying to think of what to do, because at this point I'm no longer critically injured, so I can probably do more. Because my initial plan was to get the heck out of combat for a bit. Now the plan
So
I'm going to
random
see if I
question.
can.
No,
I'm
I'll wait
sorry.
until after.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get the squawks on the ground. And by that I mean, would you say there's an opportunity to attempt to grapple?
You have the feat called Titan Wrestler.
Right.
Screams
Yes.
at Artie right now.
Yeah.
It is unfortunately 2 sizes larger than you. It's impossible
Understood.
to try to grapple such a ponderous beast.
I've been relishing the time that we go up against a large enemy and I still have this feat, which is not going to happen.
Then I guess I will. I'll just burn this because I don't really need it at this point. I'm gonna
Yeah, if
use
y'all-
a spell strike.
If y'all had resources, this would be the fight to burn them in.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn the last spell slot I have. Don't really need it. Nor do I know when I'll use it. So. Rebel can't say a whole lot. But. He's going to strike. With Blade. And. With Lightning.
The squawk seems completely capable of redirecting the lightning using its leathery tentacles.
Oh,
Have you been doing all your rolls in private on purpose, by the way, Side?
No.
All of them have been.
Oh.
Here's your result.
Oh.
This thing
Okay.
is big and tanky. Do not hold back.
Understood. Well, you see. Fuck you.
You still deal big damage.
I love Rebel.
You see what had happened was fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
that spell was just a distraction for the main hit. Obviously.
Literally.
As you essentially blind it with the lightning, that doesn't seem to affect it. However, you're still wielding a very big sword.
And that is 2 actions. I'm trying to think here. The last action can be
5-foot disengage.
It's called
Nope.
a step in this, but yeah, you could do that.
I'm gonna stay. Actually, I'm not gonna
Just-
disengage. I'll.
Just in case it affects your decision making, this creature's tentacles reach quite far from its current space.
And
You
I'm
can tell
using-
just by looking at it.
And I'm using sword. So instead. Raise the shield.
Bracing for the incoming blow, the Squawks is currently enraged.
Is it
Despite
still focused
Kitakata.
on- Sorry, go ahead.
Despite Kitakata taunting it, it is going to attempt to go for your eyes.
Oh, not the eyes.
It'll take a whopping -3 to this because it's ignoring Kitakata.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Despite this, it is rolling quite hot, making a critical success. Despite not moving in, essentially leaping in place, and then striking down, it ends up making you off guard until the end of Spike's next turn. And then it is going to attempt to chomp down on you.
I regret to inform you, but it should have a -3 to that attack roll there, Side.
You're right. Which means this would have been a miss.
Thank you.
Could even flavor it as though Kitakata's slamming down that crowbar against the metal essentially makes the beast flinch.
I'm paying hard attention to this class because I might become it real soon.
Makes a big deal, yeah. It is going to turn its attention towards him, in fact. It is going to make another leaping pounce, except this time it is going to reposition itself. Actually, no, right, because we live in a Euclidean universe, it's not capable of doing that. It can make this movement, however.
Since it is moving, can I use reactive strike on it? Or attempt
Yeah,
to?
you could.
Get the knees!
It has moved outside your 10-foot reach.
It moved outside of my 10-foot reach, but as it was moving, I could have attacked it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
That's what I mean. It moved
Okay.
out of your 10-foot reach. You can attack it with your 10-foot reach.
Yeah, he was just flavoring it, that's all.
I am,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you weren't saying like, oh, it's too far away, you can't use it. I was a little confused. I'm sorry.
Our lovely
fine.
DM is an embellisher in a good way.
Not even. I'm just essentially being the fucking UI at this point. For people who might not be looking at the game.
Ugh, the minimum damage. Oh well.
It still singes its flesh with your solar weapon. Cleaner, it's your turn.
Hey, what's up?
Probably feeling
It's-
the high of headshotting a ghost, aren't you?
It's the devil.
They might be coming to give you some work later, actually. You're pretty good at what you do. I mean, what?
I'm gonna aim. I'm gonna fire.
Oh my god.
Jesus!
Mizu, we're not trying to kill this one.
I don't think it would have.
That's why the damage was so low.
Well, my dice for that were quite literally 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're goddamn lucky, because that could have killed it. Like, if you had made it go into more than half its HP in the negative... It is barely standing at this point, limping. Quite pathetically, might I add, as it whines.
I'm going to reload and then look poignantly at Shaw. Not say anything. Not think anything. Just look. Just glance. That's my turn.
This
At
thing's
this point-
almost down. I am going to non-lethally finish it.
At this point, you could even try to pacify it.
Oh, is that an action?
Yes, it's called commanding an animal. I told you it was an animal.
I have a +1 in that. And I don't trust Yuna, Kitakana, and Anastasia to do this without putting a bullet between this thing's eyes. So
You mean you don't trust Yuna?
I don't
What did
trust
Yuna
it.
FF10? What did Yuna FF10 ever do to you?
That's his name.
Yuna
know.
Kitakata.
I know I'm being a dork, okay?
Shit. Understood.
I'm being a little
Silly
shit.
dork.
Always.
Oh my god.
Do you have a hero point?
That's
Now's the time to use them if you got them.
yeah.
That's
All
better
right.
than that hit. Do you mind describing exactly where you're shooting non-lethally so that it passes out? Probably from the pain, since a laser. Kinda hard.
Back of the leg, by the flank, trying not to hit anywhere near any vital organs. since they're more towards the center of the body and any major veins that go to the legs or arms. Obviously trying to avoid the head at all costs. Somewhere near the butt, but enough to make it so it remembers this, but not enough to actually do any damage.
Yeah, Abby gets it with the ass shot.
Thanks.
She already has been scarred by you slapping her butt, Artemis. Anyways.
What? No!
Minus 18, baby.
No, this is not right, because it's not 18, this is 10 damage.
Well, yeah, see, I'm just a little bit stronger.
Minus 10 for +1. Easy convert. Peak, even, one might say.
Decide what happens.
As the hulking beast slams down to the ground with a massive thud, you can feel the magical energy is getting dispersed around the room as Anastasia stops the link that was linking her with Revel and basically goes into a heavy panting. Kitakata looked about ready to smash that thing's skull in before he stopped himself as his turn was coming up.
Good. Let's get this thing out of here. We have some business to attend to.
I will also mention, similar to Anastasia, Revel is just like immediately on the spot, just falls backward, just sits down for a bit, catching his breath.
Just before you do that, actually, Faye's gonna look over to you, Revel, and say, "Hey, think fast! She's shooting you."
What?
What?
How quickly they forget.
I just turn and see Faye about to shooting at Revel. It's like, wait a minute, what?
Heal 5.
You said heal 5.
Heal. As she cast a spell that made it so that her weaponry essentially blasted you with vital energy. Still scares the shit out of you, but you know.
Combat medic.
Well,
Oh, that was great.
you're full of surprises, young lady. What the... Okay.
What?
A heads up that you could do that would have been nice.
You saw me tinkering with my gun.
Oh, yes, and getting you to... Kitchen gun does not... Never mind.
I love you, Kitchen Gun.
Hold on, I still have 2 actions left in this turn.
Seeing... Can't even say hit me with your best shot, I'm at full health.
Stop
I can
shooting.
still shoot you, but that doesn't mean it's gonna do anything.
This is the medic from TF2 with the gun that heals you if it gets you.
That one syringe gun.
Yeah, actually, no, that is like Anna from Overwatch with the syringe gun that he
Oh my god!
What the hell?
I can't believe Faye is the old Egyptian woman from Overwatch with a fucking syringe sniper rifle that heals her friends and harms her enemies.
Shaw's eyes are wide open as she gets shot with 13 health. Her gun still has 1 shot left in it in its battery charge as she turns to Faye. And it's like, what the hell are you?
By the way, I just want to point out Kitakata is standing essentially with the exact same look on his face after seeing you shoot Rebel, which he basically rushed over to protect just now.
She's just gonna look at Kitakata with a glare.
The cleaner's going to look over to Faye and just casually. Next, you're gonna tell me you have a grenade that can stop our enemies from healing.
I'm working on it.
I was joking and making really old references. Hmm.
Friend said that healing is like taking damage but backwards.
I have a very.
Fodder.
I need to see if there's a very old game available in the archive somewhere to show you. Faye.
Kitakata,
What is it?
I am buying you a fucking beer when we get topside.
You know,
What do you-
I feel like I could use it, actually.
What do you mean buying a beer? As again, the
yes.
cleaner again is just gonna reach into their bag and throw a bottle of booze at Kitakata.
Do you want a warm beer or do you want a cold beer?
You know what, as long as it's not in this room filled with fucking mold, I don't care.
Yeah,
As
no.
he basically walks out. But he kind of stops at the portal. Staring down at...
Oh shoot! I just dragged myself. Sorry. I was gonna move my character a little bit like this to not be too far away from them.
He kind of just stops after staring down the hallway.
What's wrong?
There's a squawks.
Fuck.
What?
The
Fuck. Hey, remember that there is a shapeshifter in this facility.
You just hear a
Hmm.
very quiet yip in the distance, and it fades around the corner.
Oh,
Did the big squawks turn into a normal squawks?
No, the big squawks is still a big squawks. It's unconscious currently.
can I try to chase after the squawks that ran away?
Yeah, of course.
Heckin' warp step over.
Okay. I was gonna try. I was gonna try and follow you, but it's gonna be hard to keep up when you do shit like that.
So
Essentially
I
accelerating her
basically
metabolism.
yeah. So I move one time, then I choose to move again. So I would move a total of 70 feet.
We're outside combat. Feel free to do what you want. And sure enough, you'll find it.
I'm
Oh, no,
chasing.
no.
I'm chasing after Akrasha.
It's gone already. Oh,
No, it's around the corner, standing
she
near the
points
darkness.
there.
Also, Side,
Yes, Bryce?
I will use a small cast of message to Kitakata, if only to say that.
You'll actually see him respond very awkwardly with the hand sign language of the Pact Worlds.
Side, I've just realized what map this is.
Oh yeah, no, you've been here before. Of course,
Uh-huh,
realize
deja
what this
vu.
map is. Although as you're stepping further and further away from the north side of the map, the virtual items you're carrying fades into non-existence.
My beer.
Virtual.
Oh, it's not the beer.
items.
The beer isn't virtual, you dumb.
I have a question.
Yes.
Since I have Titan Wrestler, can I pick up the big squawks and carry it with us?
Oh boy, this is the time where I get to consult the chart that is never useful for anything, which is how much does a large creature weigh?
Well, if it's not usable, then why are we using it?
I can help.
You know, that's why we never look at this chart. But, yeah, no, you could fucking carry it. You're just gonna be overburdened.
Oh
How
my
much does it
goodness.
weigh?
The bulk of a large creature would be 12.
Well, I currently am carrying 3, and my max bulk is 14. So, if somebody helps me, we can totally carry this.
I was up
All
there.
right.
I will help you
I
drag
can
it.
carry 11.
She's almost carrying the entirety of the squawks as you're dragging it along.
By the way, as we're moving, are Kitakata and Anastasia walking with us, or are they just like staying back?
Kitakata is. Anastasia's kind of just slumped over the wall.
As long
I-
as Kitakata is nearby, Akraja will be fine with pursuing the squawks.
I will have Revel go to Anastasia, actually.
You'll notice that he's staying very close to Faye during this time. if he's able, but does not try to be overbearing. Awesome ladies basically just slumped over.
Keep up. You don't want to be left behind, especially if that thing can change shape into you and take you out.
You're talking about Experiment 62 from the lab? I think, from what little I recall of my time possessed by Dr. Taisho, that will not be a concern.
Okay.
She does, however, stand up.
I will assist. I can assist Anastasia in walking. I don't mind, since we are not trying to hurt each other. I will help them up.
As a matter of fact, Faye will probably notice Anastasia essentially dumping the entirety of her own mental healing energies into herself. And she looks a fair bit more sprightly now, as the wounds of essentially the burn marks that Akraja inflicted upon her earlier are healed.
What are you all looking at over here exactly?
Another squawks.
And then there's another. And then there's another.
Oh no.
And then there's another.
What? Huh?
And then there's another.
Huh?
And then there's another.
Sorry.
Was the Squawks pregnant? Is Spike a girl?
Is Spike a girl? Do they look like
Spike is a girl.
actually?
We
Spike
were
is in fact a girl.
Spike
Oh
is a girl.
my god, it's her litter. Oh my god, Rasputin's a dad.
Does that mean one of these squawks is the Russian queen?
There was a cat that really was gone.
Oh god.
Let's...
I can't believe one of the squawks was Russia's famous love machine.
Let's get the mom and her kids reunited and make sure not one of them is pretending to be her kid and is actually a shape-shifting monster.
That would be a great idea.
To the room full of babies.
Traja will keep her, be more or less behind everyone to not scare the children because of how she's fire and ice and everything around her is burning and freezing at the same time.
Excuse me.
Should probably bring the mother in.
Should
Nova?
you? Should you really bring the injured mother to her children?
We should probably
After
heal.
you're the one that
altered-
inflicted those injuries?
Also, the injured, altered mother.
Probably should heal them.
Seem to be having issues.
I would like to ask if the party, essentially as currently there is no more immediate risk, would you like to make your way to the surface and we can expedite this process?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
If that's what the plan is and everybody is agreed, then sure.
I
As long as everyone's coming along too.
Yeah.
You picking up the baby squawkses?
I'm going to detect thoughts on each one of them just to make sure none of them are experiment 6-2.
I will also assist
Ooh.
with detect magic.
I can help with that as well. I can also use detect magic. I guess we
In that
all...
case, I'll let you two do it, and I'll focus on the making sure to help Nova with the mother.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Nova for real, it's not a monster, it's just misunderstood.
detect magic. Do you
What the
believe
hell
in
even all
magic?
happened out here?
So actually, interestingly enough, as the group is approaching, several of the squawks go back to hide underneath the table. One of them gets up into the vent and leaves.
Oh,
I don't trust that one specific one.
Was I able to detect thoughts on it?
Indeed. That was a thinking creature. That one that left through the vent.
That was...
You know,
Well,
Project detected something that is magic, divine in nature.
So,
okay.
random question. How long has it been since we fought Anastasia?
I'd say y'all rushed here, maybe 5 minutes.
Is she within that detect thoughts bubble?
Well, since you did it in the room, I'm gonna say no, because she would not have walked in.
Okay, good. That's probably for the best.
yeah, I'm making sure I'm not detecting her thoughts. She will blow up my fox with her mind. But, yeah, no, unfortunately, one of, whatever the abomination was, it pretended to be a squawks and slid away.
What's the range of this thing I have? Let me see. I wanna try something. If I move 30... Ah!
Yeah, I'm just gonna move them y'all over so I can copy-paste people to a safe location map.
Oh, fair enough. I wouldn't have been able to reach the squawks that went away anyway.
Now here's the question. Here's the question is, where do y'all go? I doubt you're bringing Kitakata and the others to the ghost courier hideout, Abby, right?
We're going back to the ship. I think that's the best bet.
It's pretty far away. Let me activate little Akiton to show.
We were in the ghost levels. We have no idea where we're popping out of. So,
Are we popping
what
out of
is
Taisho
this?
Pharmaceutical?
like, are
I'm
we
going to
popping out the
say-
same way we popped in, or are we going to pop out God knows where else?
I'm going to say, since y'all could retrace your steps back to the Taisho building, you can come out at the Taisho building. That part seems stable enough.
I'm sensing
If
a
you
butt
wanted-
coming.
As
If
soon
you
as we
wanted to
get
go
out,
to
I
the
want to look
parking-
at my phone, see what day it is.
It has been 2 days. I have decided that ahead of time.
Okay.
Could be worse.
Yeah, no, I've lost months in there.
I guess it would be a good idea to part ways, but I'm not going back to the... I'm not going back there until we know that we have actively parted ways. So at the very least... We could discuss the thing with the gear.
I mean, we could go to the diner and talk over food.
That is an option.
You did say you were going to buy him a beer.
I don't know if they sell beer at the diner, but I mean, BYOB?
Akraja and Kitakata both know a bar.
Sure, why not? Have you ever been to a dive?
While they go to the bar, I'm trying to figure out what to do with the spike.
That's the ultimate question, isn't it? Its transformations has not reverted after being defeated. She's
Right.
awake currently, but injured.
Right.
Is she still acting aggressive now that she's awake?
No.
Okay, so she seems to have settled down a lot after she woke up.
Hmm.
She's just big.
She is big, she is red, and she can make tentacles come out whenever she wants. They were seeded back into her body, by the way.
Oh,
Well.
that helps.
I hope you like protecting children. Because that sounds like a recipe for a kaiju.
We found.
Okay, I know we found the babies, but have we reintroduced the babies to the mother?
Yeah,
I
by
would
now I'm
assume.
assuming.
I was gonna say, if she's awake and acting calm, I would like for the babies to be with her.
Yeah, they'll probably just kind of stick next to her, essentially. You know what? Let me go back to the ghost levels. I'm gonna copy paste y'all to the parking lot level.
Oh man, urban infrastructure. You know what turns me on. Sorry, I'm awful.
You're fine.
Don't worry about it.
Let's see. This actually makes sense to a gathering point.
I did my best to make this floor look collapsed, as that is essentially something that occurred in the week. Welcome back, Scott.
This did not look like this before, she's gonna say. Not at all.
Yeah, just watch your steps. Believe it or not, this is not our first time encountering that shapeshifter you talked about. Ninuro basically fired a rocket launcher on the second floor, and it kind of came crashing down.
Really?
Big guy with 4 arms, yeah.
I kinda missed everyone then when everyone left away.
Well, you did kind of disappear out of the blue. We did look for you for a while, Akrasha.
Really?
A few days, at least.
Can you explain one thing to me? How come she had Dr. Taisho in her brain?
Gadakata kind of just is very confused and turns over to her.
Yeah, that part I haven't exactly been briefed on. You'd
There's
be
a
better off
piece-
asking her.
I was very mad because she was gonna say about how she was gonna release all that footage to people to see, in my entire work of covering my ass to not be known by anyone would be all thrown out of the blue, you know? Listen, kitty cat, you must understand that really.
Gadakata.
Sorry, my bad. I'm bad with names. Anacrasia there. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, I'm setting the scene because I copy pasted.
Oh yeah, sorry. Anacrasia there. I don't know if it was her or if it was Dr. Taisho's doing, but I just don't want anyone to know that I'm around. I just want to cure for this thing and move on. Is that still what your entire organization? Well,
He kind of just has like that yelp of surprise. He reaches into his pockets, and then he pulls out a file.
We did find this thing that had your name on it, Akrasha.
really?
Well, no promises, but it does seem to contain medical records or something.
He doesn't seem very knowledgeable on the subject.
If anybody would know, it would be little Missy over there.
As he points over to Faye.
So you really were out here for another job.
Little bit of column A, little bit of column B. It just so happens that the job was in the neighborhood, and I took it.
Yeah, what about that little bit of column B part?
I've been told so many things about all the bad things your group does, and it all sounded unbelievable, but like the more I heard about it, the more it made sense, but now here we are. So, in the end, what's going on then?
He kind of
She
just
just, like,
rests.
shrugs.
Go on.
She is just like shrugs. What the hell's going on then?
He kind of just like cranes, essentially a scroll bar around his neck, and he's doing the thing where people like rub their neck because they feel bad, and they want other people to feel bad for them at the same time. Well, let's just say I've got another more permanent job, a contract, if you will, quite binding, which involves making sure that nobody gets anywhere near Faye.
I see.
It's not like I have a choice.
You know, I didn't really care initially what your group was about. I just wanted information, but now I'm curious because now I gotta be honest, I'm completely involved in all of what's happening right now. What is your issue? Like poke his chest with her ice hand, not damaging him, of course. What is your group's entire purpose here in this world?
Well, as for Kitakata security, well, it's, let's just say a lot of us are reformed pirates. Most of us. Couple exceptions, like Anastasia back there. Although if you're asking for the bigger organization that we work for, that's a bit more complicated.
Well, I wasn't asking about the big organization. I was talking about like the Kit Kat group. Well, your group in particular. Because I came to you for assistance earlier.
Mercenary work.
Okay. Something feels odd about all of this still. Like, was it part of your group's plan to delete information from Taisho's building, for example?
He kind of stops to think a little bit, and you see him glance over to Anastasia. And she kind of like, there's that exchange again. By now, y'all could probably guess that they're communicating mentally. Then he turns back to you.
Afraid I can't quite comment on that.
Fair. Was it... Did you delete any information about me that I worried and needed?
As far as, well, to be perfectly honest, I have no idea.
He kind of just shrugs, and he genuinely looks like he feels bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid that I'm not exactly privy to all the information concerning my compatriots.
I see then.
They don't exactly get the most trustworthy of people to work for them.
I suppose she'll shrug then. Then, when it's concerned to your group, I don't have any qualms anymore, at least. It seems like something's awry from within. Or maybe it was Tacto Taisho's doing, posing as your possum friend there.
He's looking back at her again, and she's very much like just looking huffy and puffy in the corner like a child.
Afraid I can't comment on that either. She's not a person of interest, if you know what I mean. Just... She has interests!
He'll say very loudly, inferring to probably the fact that she wanted to keep that ghost a study.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I guess if my cure fails, I won't walk into your establishment and blow it up then.
Yeah, getting a cure, I don't know about anything about that.
Well, at the very least, if there's someone I really hate, I am not... I am petty enough to, when I die, to explode in their location, so...
Necrosia, if you will, I'm willing to take on the research to try to find a cure for you.
She will approach Faye and just look at the paper and just hand it over to you, Faye. I trust you.
I may only be, like, I would still say a beginner in the medical field, but I got more training than a lot of others, so gotta start somewhere. Can't promise anything anytime soon, but I'll keep researching it every time I can.
Thank you, because I don't understand any of this.
It's hard to say that I will either, but I guess I have a better chance than most.
Reading
Of
over the
course.
document, it's pretty complex shit. You could still attempt to recall knowledge using medicine, however, to get a brief overview. Also, for some reason, it's
The police?
have control over the police cruiser that was there from the one shot.
I was about to say, why is there a police cruiser here?
Shit, the police run!
I'm going to delete those tokens as they were from last week.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta go.
Kitakata, we haven't started drinking yet, but are you seeing this
Yeah.
shit?
I
Holy
will-
I
shit,
gotta
dude.
go.
Akraji will approach Kitakata and say, "Listen, Mr. Pitter Patter, oh, sorry, Kit Kat. See, well, I want to thank you for all the help earlier and for also giving me that document as well. She almost puts her hands together and remembers, oh shit, don't do that. I don't know if I can work for your, or be associated with your group again, but I don't know, if I hear something about anything, I can let you know. I do feel like something's amiss.
Yeah, let's just say I don't blame you. We're not exactly good people.
It's okay. She's going to attempt to give number or not, or whatever. Like, musing through her, like, phone and just... I'm sure you don't want your records on any phone, so how do I contact you?
Honestly, if you go to our address, it's an empty building, but the phone number's real.
Yeah.
You
I
can
guess I
keep using
can.
that
I guess I can also ask Hectic for any directions on that regard.
He kind of tenses up a little bit at that.
Yeah, you do that.
Sense motive?
You can try.
Why are you tensing, bro? Is this a sense motive, or rather... Yeah, I'll sense motive.
What is?
Oh, no, I must have rolled okay.
You could tell that he definitively has not talked to Hectic since you disappeared. That was the tense up of, oh shit, that person I'm not on speaking term with anymore.
Ow. We'll figure
That's
something
the
out.
vibe.
I have Mr.
Yeah.
Ross's number, anyway.
Yeah. Ross has been, honestly, if anyone's been looking for you for the longest, it's been him.
Yeah. Ah, so Ross is his name, thank you.
I'm kind of surprised you remembered.
And then you
Yeah.
could see Anastasia pop up in the back. His name's Gus! Then Katakata's like,
She's been getting names wrong this whole time. I'm not surprised.
I'm sorry, it's... I don't remember names very well because I don't know,
that is actually something that you'll notice, Artomas, whilst reading through the documents you've been given, essentially. It seems like this building has been attempting to inflict people with essentially deterioration of the brain to a point where they forget some memories. It is part of the process that has been used to remove mutations from people and also inflict them.
Yeah, sorry guys, name misremembering thing, not a funny bit, part of her character for dark reasons. Ta-da!
Oh,
No, that's fucked.
That's fun.
that's fun to RP, but damn, sad for the character.
It is.
They will
heartbreaking.
make heavy note of this.
Also, out of character question
Yeah.
to the party. For the wand and the unusual badge, are we still giving that back to Anastasia?
We were getting to that.
Okay, I was asking just to make sure. I know the Akashic lens is not an item we have at the time. At this time.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, I want everything for Scott to get done as much as it needs to be, so that's why I'm letting her take the stage.
By all means,
Nice.
proceed.
I am.
No doubt you could probably bring Akraja back over to your hideouts if you so wanted at a
Yeah.
later date, or at least give her the address.
Kraja has nowhere to go except for Hectic's office, probably? So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a spaceship we're currently staying in intermittently. If you wanted to make a nest there.
is it fire resistant? Is it me resistant?
out
Remember,
of
we're
metal.
trying to keep away from that because the Queens of the Stone Age have the port, remember?
Well, no, they were dealt with. We were staying away from it because Kitakata knew about it.
And also the cops were there because they're like, holy shit, there were so many people who got brained by a crowbar here. What the fuck?
Oh, right.
There.
Do you like
I
rats?
didn't know about that.
She'll briefly mention. I forgot to mention that it seems like that mutant from before, like in the building, they had some things that reminded me of some of the other team members, like attacks and whatnot.
And looks over at Anastasia, and then she kind of winces.
Unfortunately, it does seem like that was the experiment's whole deal was.
Yeah, she stands up. She was essentially sitting down again.
It is a creature that is capable of eating memories. That much I remember from my time whilst Dr. Taisho was controlling my body.
That's
Uh,
maybe control.
quite
the whole-
ironic.
Miss Tashia, were you the one always like being controlled by Dr. Taisho? Do you have some control back then when we met in the underground area?
Unfortunately, my memory is quite fuzzy. Though I'll say it was quite ironic. He used me to continue his research when I intended to steal his.
So it backfired.
To fight the abyss, one must know it, and I love gazing into the abyss.
You've always been a fucking weird one.
She starts to understand. It's like, oh, she's weird because basically her entire brain is like a motel room or something. She's pointing at Anastasia, saying this with like a weird face. Is your brain a motel, Mrs. Anna?
Quite. Let's just say there's been a little something that happened that made it a little harder to keep track of.
Can I roll
Thanks.
recall knowledge?
This is the Hotel California. You know, depends on what, Abby. What's your question?
Is she an oracle?
Oh,
Because remember, a certain fox was an oracle in her past life for a good while.
The problem is that an oracle is a divine spellcaster. You definitely know she's using a cult currently.
Yeah, but there's divine going on there. We saw something divine, didn't we?
That would be the ghosts specifically. Ghosts
Ah.
are divine creatures. quote unquote,
Damn.
because they deal with life and death.
Never mind then. I mean, I could still roll it, but it would not be as directed.
Miss, and I'd be
Yeah.
careful using your brain as a motel. Think about it. People go to motels and steal shit from them all the time. Who knows? Maybe some of your occupants have been stealing parts of your brain and taking them home.
If I could delete the files that are currently on my computer back in there, I would. But I'm not stepping foot back into that building for a while. Not again. Not again. No more.
And yes, Abby, you should feel free to roll something that you think would be appropriate, but you have to tell me what.
Is it my good buddy Galorian lore? Or is it ghost level lore?
Ghost level lore would be a hell of a stretch, but Galarian is definitively not apt.
Not apt. And I don't have access to the smiley face lore. I'll try to see if I can use any of my occult knowledge on this then.
Smiley face lore?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, there's a non-zero chance she could be Oracle in some way. You've definitely seen her casting spells that are not on the class of Mystic. She had access to witch spells.
Witch spells? I don't know what witches cast off of. I believe, are they occult or are they nature casters?
I'm gonna give that to you for free, Abby, because in universe, you wouldn't notice, but mechanically, as a player, you would notice. They can cast any kind of spells of all traditions, and they always use intelligence.
Oh my god, she's like a weird version of absurd.
Is she a traditional witch then?
That's for you to guess.
It would line up with how crazy she is.
Wait a minute. The Baba Yaga? Mim! Is that type of witch?
You've stared at Mim spellcasting, no. I hate to give it to you, Abby. That was a critical failure. I had to feed you a lie.
It's
You're
okay.
so far off the mark.
Damn. It's alright.
I don't want you continuing down this road of trying to guess, but supposition one is a lie.
You should have said yes, the possum is indeed a baby lasagna.
You rolled a 2. That's
Oh.
a crit failure.
Yuck. Never mind then. Cleaner, speak Russian at her. I have a hunch.
Pozdo привет.
How do you know I speak Russian?
You've spoken Russian in front of her.
That doesn't mean she knows it was Russian.
Can I roll society to know if that was Russian?
You have Galarian lore, actually.
Yeah, wait a minute. I
I'm
have
gonna give it-
Galarian lore.
I'm gonna give it to you for free. At some point in Galarian's history, a portal was opened to the planet Earth that, unfortunately, caused actual real-life Russian people to end up on Galarian.
What am I listening to?
Yep, and they brought
the
the
Pathfinder
Baba
list
Yaga
This is
with them.
legitimate.
What the?
So the
Yes.
so the Pathfinder lore is kind of all over the place. Essentially, there's an entire chunk of the universe of the original planet of the fantasy setting that is just straight up Siberia that Baba Yaga decided to pull from Earth to bring to Galarian, and she took a bunch of World War II soldiers with her. There's an adventure about that. It's complicated.
Yeah, the cleaner
Jeez.
the cleaner would technically have come from that IRL Russia world. Because backstory reasons. Hence why he speaks Russian. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that portal's still there.
Do you want me to talk to Anastasia in Russian?
I'm
Yeah.
assuming since you've spoken Russian just now, you just did. She did not react in any way.
Okay, that's also what I was about to ask, was if she reacted in any way to the fact that I was speaking Russian.
You kind of see her to reach over and like do the motions for understand languages, which you've got occult casters all over the place in your party. You know what it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, she doesn't have any energy to do that anymore. And then she stops halfway through.
Okay.
As such, I'm going to have to ask, unfortunately, out of character, Scott, how much time do you got?
Let's see. 4 minutes.
We should.
Let me double check. Yeah, we should start wrapping up for sure.
Yep. If there's
Or at the
anything
very
your
least, Scott's
character.
part.
Yeah.
But pretty much, we would have given you like the address to the ship, the area of the ship, the address of the hideout that we've been staying in. Pretty much, give you a couple areas where you can just hang low.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine you're telling her to make sure she's not followed by Kitakata if she goes to the Ghost Carrier hideout.
Yeah.
Got it.
It would be told discreetly. Either way, who's next?
Well,
Probably a pretty good idea as a couple people arrive on the scene and end up starting to talk with Kitakata. Apparently they've heard of some of the shenanigans that's been going on, gotten reinforcements.
oh, good. He's got friends.
They don't seem hostile towards you, at least, so they know that much.
That's good. I'm going to go over to Anastasia. I understand they're resting, but I'm still gonna head over to her and offer a hand. And with the intent to shake hands.
She kind of glares at you for a second. What the hell? Sure.
She awkwardly shakes your hand. You could tell from the way her hands are, she's not strong, even when she was alive.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The kobold amongst the Kitakata security workers kind of went over to the Eldritch Squawk says, going understandably, what the fuck is this?
Hey, squawks. Have you not seen one before?
That's
It's a
what
proud
mom
mother.
That's what a mom looks like. Have you never seen your mom? Right after she gave birth.
Kobold runs away.
Is this who you hire, Kitakata?
Like I said, most are reformed pirates. Not a whole lot of places you could get a job on a space station.
Is this shit even still in lockdown?
You'll actually see the android pipe up, which is, interestingly enough, they've been giving you the stink eye since you walked over. This is the one that left at 1 HP during the fight earlier.
Oh, good, you
No.
made it.
Station is no longer in lockdown, actually. People can go anywhere they want.
Well, shit. That means we should probably get that ship packed away, but at least we can get anywhere we need to.
That'll be something we deal with next time. Scott needs to go,
Yeah.
right?
I need to go like soon-ish, so like I'm just waiting for the wrap up essentially.
Yeah, we were good.
Yep.
Yeah.
If y'all have any further questions for Kitakata and Anastasia, you can take it to downtime.
I'll
And we
probably
can
take
recap
it to
next time.
downtime when I have time to down, because my convention's coming up real soon, so I'm out.
So
next
you'll
week.
get up to get down.
Get up, get down with the signal. That's how downtime goes.
I can't believe Scott's down on time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Faye's nowhere near done with these two yet.
Yeah, same with Shaw.
But yes, lockdown is over, they said.
We'll essentially most likely take a 2-week break as Starfinder is proper releasing next week. Like,
Yay!
actually fully.
Happy
Yeah, that's
birthday,
where the-
Starfinder.
Have a cosmic birthday, Starfinder.
I can't believe you've done this.
Cosmic. Oh,
If I had
boy.
been keeping up with the script, we would have actually reached the end of the of the book as it came out.
Well, that'll be it for us. Thank you all for being here. We're gonna go give a raid on over to Scott. I believe
Right.
everybody who watches me should stick around for the intro
Yes.
of this campaign. Even if you don't know what it is, you should stick
Yes.
around for it.
I highly recommend sticking around, everyone.
We're gonna load it up on the TV and
Oh, we're gonna be ready for this.
oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a special announcement coming up very soon, so please stick around and, enjoy
Yeah,
the
Scott's
show.
pretty cool. She's got great
They-
storytelling. You should watch.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yes!
And we'll see you guys next time.
On this
God.
thing.
That we do.
Goodbye,
Alrighty.
everybody.
See you on Scott's
Bye-bye.